And we're back. He had to take a phone call. It was his doctor. Tell him the news.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, that was HIV. Okay. You excited?
I'm excited, bro. Thanks for inviting me.
Yep, yep, yep. So, what are you gonna talk about? What is your first thing on your head that is can't get out of your head that you
Let's
on your mind?
let's talk about the flooding in Ferndale.
Flooding in Ferndale, Washington.
That's right.
What about it? Why is it so cool?
Well, it's gonna flood this weekend, and basically this town's been around for 150 years, and they
Yep.
still haven't figured out how to lift the levee and the dikes all the way, so it doesn't flood anymore.
Yeah, but it floods in Houston.
Yes, it does flood in Houston.
So, and we don't get hurricanes because it's impossible.
We don't.
Because
No.
it's impossible. Because
But
hurricanes only hit East Coast.
so basically, what I'm getting at is why do people put houses in flood zones anyway?
Because it's fun.
But you have to pay extra for that. You have to pay flood insurance. It's like a couple hundred bucks a month sometimes.
Good neighborhood.
Yeah, they're great neighborhoods, brand new houses, and they put them in flood zones.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect economy. Perfect.
It's a perfect storm
It's
of
perfect.
insurance
It's
bullshit.
perfect. So if it floods, what do? You save everyone or you let everyone die?
Well, if you have to save people, I guess you have
Or
to
like,
save people. But first you warn them and evacuate.
what if they don't? What if they hate you?
Well, then they die.
What if they don't? But they're on stilts, right?
No, they're not on stilts.
What about the houses
One
on
house.
stilts?
One
There are
house.
two houses on stilts.
Two houses. That's Vanderbilt Park, right?
Yeah. And then what? What about them? Why are they on
They're
stilts?
fine. That guy actually has a kayak, and he kayaks around when it
I have
floods
a
by his
Tucker I
house.
can get on top. It's easy. I'm also on a hill.
You're fine up here. We're over 200 feet.
I'm on hill like Vista Hill and then the Apollo Hill.
Yeah, so you're good. You're
Yeah.
like,
So I have some questions. So on Google, there's this thing called you Google and then it like guesses what you're gonna type. So I don't look. I typed in Washington State and the next five things that came up. Like if you type Washington State space and then what shows up, I want you to guess
okay.
what is in there of
For
top.
Washington State,
It's 1 through 5. Just rattle them off.
flooding,
No,
coronavirus.
no,
It's not on there?
no. It's not. Let me see if it is now.
Trump, impeachment,
No, it changed recently. No, it didn't.
snowstorm Sunday night.
It's less about what's happening right now. It's more about general things
General things in Washington
that's
State.
consistent.
New weed policies.
No, no laws.
Hmm. The Huskies suck again.
The Huskies don't suck. I'll give you one. The first one, I'll give you the fifth one. The fifth one is Department of Licensing.
Oh, geez, that's boring.
Yeah, they're all pretty boring. Actually, you're pretty close. One of them is University, Washington State University.
Oh, well,
So I'll give you that for
Huskies.
Huskies. That was number 3. Number 1 is like a why is that on there? Who cares? Number 2 is like I guess. And number 4 is like okay.
What?
Number 4 is like
I'll
okay.
never guess. Just
Okay,
tell
number
me.
4 is unemployment.
Unemployment in Washington State?
Yes. Number 2,
Is it bad?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably. I think it is. Number 2 is ferries. High minimum wage. Number 2 is ferries.
oh yes,
Number
the
1 is
Washington
lottery.
State Washington Lottery.
Washington State Lottery is number 1.
Is there a problem?
People like it. Maybe because
Does it
it's
get?
called the Washington State Lottery.
It just gets huge, or what?
I don't know. Remember, unemployment is bad because of high minimum wage. Never forget that.
That's true. I'm out of that bracket.
You're out.
Hopefully, pretty soon the minimum wage is going to catch my wage. So
Dude, that'd be
what's the
so.
difference?
Ugh, it's the worst. The worst thing ever. The high minimum wage.
Why?
Because then people can't afford you, and then they'll even if they could, they'll give you less hours,
That's right.
so you get less money overall.
We get the same money.
No, you get less money because you get more money per hour, but way less hours.
Yeah.
If you work at Target for minimum wage
And-
goes up $3. They're not gonna be like, that's like an 8-hour day. They're like, I'm not gonna pay you $24 more every day.
Ugh. Do you pay more taxes too because you're in a higher wage?
Probably. I don't know. Washington State government's kind of like the worst. It kind of is.
Okay.
It is. That's the truth.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I work for them.
Well, you're local. State government is awful. The more local you get, the better the government gets.
We have to go off of the state.
Yeah, but you're not literally like a congressman. You're not making the decisions.
No.
So
No,
that's
no.
why.
But their decisions affect me
Okay.
greatly.
All right. So I have some questions. I have 3 Washington State counties, and I want you to tell me which one is real. Okay? And there's 2 fakes.
Okay.
Pinocchio County,
Okay.
Queen County, opposite of King County, and Skamania County.
Queen is real.
No.
It's not?
No. I made
Oh.
that up.
What's
Is it Pinocchio or Skamania?
Pinocchio?
No, it's Skamania.
Oh, God.
It's
Where
your
is
last-
it?
It's your last one.
I've never heard of it.
It's at the bottom. It's right here. It's right next to Cowlitz.
Long Beach?
No, this way.
Oh, God. Okay.
How many counties are there? It's a very uneven number.
47.
No, 39.
Oh. It was close.
No, you were not close.
All
All right.
Pacific Northwest history, I did really well.
Name one thing that happened in Pacific Northwest history.
I'm getting a phone call. You have to.
All right.
Pregnant with an HIV baby.
That's true. That's true.
Not pregnant.
I was honestly with that Washington State county questions. I thought you were gonna get that right because I thought you would know all the counties.
I don't. I only know mine.
I didn't make up Skamania. Queen was like, let's just see.
I was close with the number 47 instead of 39.
Well, you're 8 off.
That's not
That's a
bad
big
though.
range.
It's not
You said
bad.
31. I've been like,
Uh-uh.
All right, so
Those were pretty boring, like 5th grade questions. So
those are whoa. Fine.
you already beat me at Jeopardy. How many times? I won
Dude,
once.
Jeopardy's easy though.
I won once.
Okay. So here's some questions. Just like, and then we'll tally up the points, and then we'll give you what you are. Sort of like just like one of those, what Disney character quiz are you? So, do you like to grill?
Yes.
Yes. Are you mad at young people for like living their lives and doing young people stuff?
Yes. Most of the time. Annoyed.
All right. Have you seen Avengers Endgame?
Yes.
What happens?
The big blue guy crushes. Right.
He's purple.
No. Purple. Purple blue.
He's not purple blue. He's purple pink.
Anyway, he kills Iron Man.
Okay. Do you know that because you saw the movie, or you know that because you know that?
I watched the whole movie.
What happens in the beginning?
I don't remember.
Exactly. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a thing, and if you saw it or not. Was Spider-Man on a school bus in the movie?
I don't remember.
I'll just take your word for it. Okay? This next question is marijuana epic?
No.
Okay. Do you know the suicide hotline?
No.
It's 1-800-273-8255. Okay. So that's the 5 questions. I'm gonna tally them up. First question, you said yes, 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 no, no. You got them all right. You are 100% boomer. You are 100% baby boomer. Every question I said, baby boomer, do you like to grill? Baby boomers love to grill.
Oh
Are
my
they mad at young people?
god.
Of course. Have you seen Endgame? You got that? No, you got 4 to 5 because they wouldn't have seen Endgame. I'll give you that. Is weed epic? Obviously not. They hate it. And do you know the suicide hotline? Obviously not. They just want to grill. They don't want to kill themselves.
Yeah,
I don't give a dang. I just want to grill.
that's right.
Honestly, have you seen this video?
These nuts?
This video?
Now,
What is
how are you
it?
feeling? You feeling okay? You feel well?
Can't see it. It's an alien.
Go and get you something? Do you want a glass of water?
What is that? It's a really shitty babe.
We're not really getting anywhere, are we, at the moment?
Are they in Great Britain?
Are you seeing something?
Yes.
They do have pretty
something-
nasty teeth over there.
You see over there?
That's a different one. That's just a chihuahua.
It's a chihuahua?
That was a movie called Rubber Johnny, which is a name that British people call condom. But the movie's called Rubber Johnny as well. So, how do you feel about that movie?
How do I feel about a chihuahua acting like a
No,
baby?
not the chihuahua. The first part was not a chihuahua. The first little thing you saw was not a chihuahua.
How do I feel about it?
What is the prime emotion you are getting from that?
I just wanted to know how old the video was.
No, old.
Yeah.
Not old. 2000s.
Yeah, but they can.
It came out in 2007. The original video came out in
2007. Okay. I'm dead inside when it comes to aliens.
You're dead inside?
I
You don't
really-
you don't care about them, or you
It
like,
doesn't
you're
excite me.
scared about them? What do you mean it doesn't excite you? Aliens is the coolest thing ever.
No, I don't think they give a shit about us. And
Aliens?
I don't think we'll ever be able to actually
I think I'll die before.
compare to them. Like, if they have the technology to just fly over here and leave, we don't have
Obviously.
that.
Obviously, but eventually.
So why would we?
That's why I want to know them. I want to know what they got.
Yeah,
That's what's interesting, and they're not gonna look like
I think we're light years away
we are light years away,
from knowing
but they can warp.
what they can do.
Light years is a distance. We're not light years.
Maybe they are humans coming back and checking out
Like Planet of the Apes,
and laughing. Like,
like Planet of the Apes, or like Battlestar Galactica.
look at them. They still pick their nose.
Like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Just like that one.
Just like Battlestar Galactica. But here's the thing.
EBDB.
Aliens would not look like graves, like the classic little ones. That's why I want to know. Like, I want to know why they evolved that way. Because we know why we evolved this way.
Can I tell you something? Why they're gray and their skin looks all weird?
Because they're future humans. Yeah.
They don't get any air because they're always sitting inside.
I'll tell you this. The original portrayal of the classic gray aliens was from a thing where it talked about what humans would look like in a million years if we kept going through evolution, and we'd look like that because we wouldn't need muscle mass and our brains would get more and more useful over time.
Giant heads.
Yeah. So people just over time just adopted that to be aliens. So that's why they look like us. That's why I just want to know what aliens would actually look like if they evolved on a planet with like even with like a pound of force gone or added to their gravity, how different their body shape would be, or just like how much water's on the planet, like what even like weather or clouds form. It'd
Yeah.
be like super different. I just want to know that. And like
What-
how they would like what's their entertainment? Do they even understand the concept of entertainment?
I mean, we haven't even learned exactly what the Neanderthals did.
It is Neanderthal.
We haven't even
It's
learned.
Homo neanderthalis.
We're learning more.
What about
And
Denisovans?
if you go by evolution, those guys were like 5'7", 200 pounds.
They also had super high voices.
So they were super big.
They had
And
bigger brains than us, but
they
they're dumb.
probably had high voices so
They
they
did
could
have high voices because we can check their like throat bones.
larynx.
Like their bones, it's like they talk like this. I'm a Neanderthal.
Well, it's probably for screaming really like,
It's because they evolved like that.
well, it's probably for shouting. You can shout farther if you have a higher pitched voice. That's my guess.
I don't know.
Or maybe they're incredible singers. Who knows?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
Prince.
I also want to know aliens, because there's always the concept that aliens are always better than us in some way. Like whenever we fight aliens, it's like, oh, they have this ability. They can, their blood is acid. Superman, alien, he can fly and all that. Like I want to know if we went to an alien planet, what they would freak out about. Like, oh my god, we have hearing. Like they can just detect us. Like if we walk up behind someone, like they hear us and then turn around and can see us. Like what if that's like that? They don't even have the concept of hearing, and to them, it's just crazy that we can like just know stuff is happening without even looking.
It doesn't excite me that much.
How does that not excite you?
It doesn't.
How?
It's not real.
What if that aliens can come? This is why it's funny. This is why it's exciting to me, because aliens can come at any day. They can come any time, because they can just warp in, uncloak, whatever. They can just come in at any point. It's exciting.
They say when you grow up to act
We say when you
childlike.
die. Oh,
To stay happy, you're supposed to be childlike at times. And
this is why you don't know the suicide hotline.
the whole alien thing is childlike. So it's good to touch on it once in a while, but you can't live your life looking for aliens.
They're epic, though. I want to know.
You want to know? That's great. We all do.
No,
But
you clearly don't. You don't care.
I don't waste my
I-
time thinking about it.
But
It
there's
would
that-
be very interesting.
Do you think aliens exist in general?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. But like, do you think at any point through Earth's life cycle they've been to Earth?
Yes.
When?
I don't know.
You think they like when humans were there, Ice Age, dinosaurs, single cell?
Well, they probably checked it out here and there, or they could see it from far away.
They
You
built
know.
the pyramids, you know. The aliens said,
yeah,
"We
so-
are so far advanced. We are billions of years more advanced than you, so we're gonna help you build some rocks." That's what they said. Because they're aliens.
But why would they just build pyramids and leave?
Exactly. That's why that argument is dumb.
It is dumb.
It's because it's the constellations.
No. Back then, no. There were super smart people back then.
In one.
I don't know their names. They weren't popular. They weren't. They weren't part of the. What do you call them? What were the Egyptian leaders?
Pharaoh.
They weren't pharaohs, so nobody really
There's
knew
only
about
like
them.
two famous pharaohs: Cleopatra and King Tut. But King Tut died when he was like 17.
There was a lot of
Yeah, but we only know two. There's like
basic
thousands.
Americans,
There's,
but
like,
if
thousands.
if you studied
That's Sierra.
Egyptian history, she probably knows hundreds
No, she probably was like 5. She probably forgot it all.
of names.
Probably forgot it all.
Anyway, they had geologists and scientists and engineers.
Pharaoh's a sweet name. Oh, Khufu. I know Khufu.
I think that
Pharaohs started from 2600 BC to like the Roman Empire.
well, some scientists right now are discovering that human remains and little cities are actually popping up much older than we thought. So basically, the Ice Age. Because there's a huge gap between the human remains that they've found, where it was like tiny little people, like 5'4", walking around hunting,
I know
gathering,
5'4" people aren't even people.
with clubbing and all that. But there was a whole generation. There's tens of thousands of years
I don't know about
between.
that.
Yes.
If you follow the timeline of human evolution, we don't really know why they branched, because we know that Neanderthals and Denisovans died, and then we emerged from the ashes. But you can track from Homo Heidelbergensis, it splits into Erectus and all that.
Well, from
You can track human evolution. Maybe there is, because it does take a while. Like
they're
in South
saying,
America, people thought, oh, it sucks.
well,
Nothing,
it's
no
saying
civilization is made in South America, and now there is. We're
from
seeing
skull fractures they found a lot on the Neanderthals. They're saying that the
skull fractures,
Homo erectus people,
which lived in.
because we could make better tools, we killed them off. I mean,
I don't know
that's
about that. Homo
that's
erectus lived in Asia, and Homo sapiens lived in Africa.
that's one theory.
I don't know. I don't know that. Maybe. I don't believe so. I think they died off because we're better adapted.
That could be it too. But they were so strong, I don't understand.
No, Erectus wasn't strong.
No, the Neanderthals.
Well, Neanderthals died off because we bred with them, and then they're so big they required more food, so they weren't be able to fed as much.
I see.
So we bred with them.
That's a theory.
No, that's
It's
I mean,
real.
It's a theory. We bred because each person has some Neanderthal DNA in them.
Mhm.
Every person. And so we bred with them, but it's more like it's not like we actually could breed with them. It's like most of the time if you bred with a Neanderthal, your baby would die or not even form. But sometimes it would, like a mule for a donkey and horse.
Yeah.
And the mule couldn't have kids, but sometimes just through mutations, the Neanderthal Homo sapien kids were able to have more kids. Like there's a skull that they found that like looks in between and it's like super weird and people just say it's Homo sapien. Like they found it and they know what time it comes from and it comes from when Neanderthals and humans exist. And it's a third thing that they have no idea. It looks like the exact middle. Like I've seen the cast and people just say it's Homo sapien, but it looks like it's just like a regular Homo sapien skull, but like the big brow, and like stupid face.
Well, they at one time they probably couldn't.
Because for a while, it was Neanderthals, sapiens.
At one time they
Europe,
probably
Africa.
couldn't evolve together. But then, as evolution goes, they
Homo
probably
sapiens-
were able to mix.
Homo sapiens are the best. I
Yeah.
think it's because Homo sapiens, they left Africa after a while, and then they found these guys, and they're like, they're looking kind of cute though.
They weren't.
I mean, Homo sapiens back then weren't cute.
Neither were cute.
What was cute were old wolves. It's funny to think. I like wolves to dogs because it's like evolution based off of another species. Like if humans weren't there, wolves wouldn't evolve into the dogs.
Right.
That's just so interesting to me that they would like if we just. I mean, obviously this is natural,
And yet
like,
wolves are
assuming
still
that-
there.
Yeah, that's just so crazy that they were able to do that. Like they evolved super quick, like thousands of years they were able to change.
How did they get all the way down to a chihuahua
Well, they
from
just,
a
keep, they
wolf?
just kept breeding the nice ones over and over again. It's a gene in your body.
Yeah.
Because you know why dogs have floppy ears.
No.
Okay, so the gene for floppy ears and the gene for niceness are connected.
Oh.
So over time, nice dogs, like getting nice and nice dogs, like the gene for forming cartilage in their ears was like attached to that, so they stopped doing that so the ears would flop over.
Oh.
So, like, a gene for niceness is actually there. Like, less testosterone, more whatever. Like, over time, and I guess with Chihuahua, they started just breeding the... Get smaller and smaller. Just pick the smallest wolves, just keep going down. I don't know about short fur, maybe because, like...
Because they were indoor a lot.
I don't know if they're indoors a lot. They just, like... The wolves
Adapted.
that had lots of fur would die because it's so hot in Mexico.
Mexico.
And then they do that. And then they would die off, and then we laugh. Go,
Yeah,
ha
but
ha.
wolves can migrate like thousands and thousands of miles.
So could we. We did it better than them. We're epic. We're
They're
epic.
saying. That's also another theory of why sapiens, because we could travel a lot better than the Neanderthals.
I mean, obviously, yeah, because we consumed less food and we required less energy
Right.
because they were a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But that's why they're cool because they're all white. We were black. They were white.
That's what they're saying.
Because
There
they
was
lived in
one professor that had a picture of a black Neanderthal,
Europe. Maybe.
and everybody bunked it.
Is it not true? I don't know. Could be.
They're not.
No, I was like, I don't think. I don't imagine because they lived in Europe during the Ice Age.
Yeah, and basically they're going off of what they ate. So the different foods in the north, they were different than the food in the south.
Yeah, snow, so
Yeah.
snow, ice, slush. All right. So I have some questions here.
Hmm.
They're same question to Washington State, whatever kinda. I have the top 5 most popular dog breeds in Washington State. Can you name any of them? Most top 5. It was like 2016 or 17,
Oh,
but
pit bull.
no. Pitbull. God, no.
Pomeranian.
No. Think about the classics. What are you doing? Going straight to the specifics.
Okay. Uh, golden retriever.
Yeah, that's number 2.
Husky.
No. That's weird. I feel like that'd be 3. Or, 6. It's not on there.
Chihuahua.
No.
Corgis.
There's no, like, small dogs.
No small dogs?
Like, the smallest dog there is not that small.
How about a Great Dane?
No. It's not that big.
Burmese mountain dog.
Huh?
Burmese?
Bernese Mountie Dog?
Yeah.
No. Not that big.
Australian Shepherd.
No.
Border Collie.
No. Why are you getting to the specifics? Just pick what is the most classic dog. That's not Golden Retriever. The classic dog.
I don't
When you
know.
think of a dog, Labrador. That's number 1.
Labrador. Oh, yeah.
Number 1's Labrador. I'll tell you number 5. This is the smallest.
Corgi?
Yeah.
I said Corgi.
You said Husky.
I said Corgi as well.
Whatever.
Let's go back to the tape.
Corgi's number 5. That's the smallest dog there. Number 3 is also maybe smaller. Yeah, number 3 is smaller.
Just name them.
Okay. Number 3 is French Bulldog.
French Bulldog
Yeah, and number
is
4,
very small.
German Shepherd.
Oh, yeah, that's right. German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. I was like, Pembroke Welsh Corgi's 5?
And what was number 1?
Lab.
Labrador. Okay.
Like, you're like, Bernie Brown Dog
Labrador.
Corgi mix. Your first guess. What's your favorite dog? Breed. Don't say Pitbull.
Don't say pit bull?
Oh,
I'm starting to like pit bulls.
say something else.
Terriers.
It's like it's saying hounds. I like canines. Terriers. There's like a trillion of them.
I like hound dogs.
There's like a trillion of hounds. Like Basset or Blood.
I like bloodhounds. I think that'd be a cool dog.
The ladybirds.
Yeah.
What else? So floppy. They are so floppy. Alright,
I'm
let's set
starting to really like dachshunds.
Dachshunds.
I like them.
Dachshunds.
They're cool.
Why are they cool?
I don't know.
Because they're not as cute as corgis.
They're 10 times cuter than corgis.
That's objectively not true.
Corgis are only cute from behind because they wiggle their butt.
What are you talking about? The corgi has the classic dog face.
Yep.
The corgis just have a regular,
Most dogs have a classic dog face.
not stupid dachshund.
Looks like a dog.
No.
If he was bigger, he would look like a hound dog.
It'd be terrifying. All of his proportions would be off.
He would look like a hound dog.
All his proportions are off. His eyes are like bulging out of his skull. His eyes are a dachshund's eyes are the same eyes as a golden retriever, but it's in that way smaller body.
The better to see with.
No, it's worse. The brain's not as big to process information.
That's true. He sucks at information.
Sucks at these nuts.
Okay.
Alright, I got some more questions.
All right.
Can you name a single song from the Hot 100 right now?
The Hot 100 right now. Billie Eilish.
No,
Ocean
that's not a
Eyes.
song. Oh yeah, Ocean Eyes is way long dead.
What?
Ocean Eyes came out like years ago.
So?
It's not there.
Top 100?
Hot 100. I'll give you top 10.
Okay.
Name one in the top 10. I honestly wouldn't have gotten one.
I don't know any.
I'll tell you number 10 is by Selena Gomez. It is Lose You to Love Me.
Nope.
Number 9 is Roxanne.
Roxanne?
Yeah, Roxanne.
That's
Roxanne.
old.
Not the one by the Police. I don't know. Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi, the worst song that's ever been written.
Mm-hmm.
You know that song? You know that song?
No.
We're back. The doctor just called back to confirm that you are HIV positive.
Great.
Yep. So now that you're back, so you have to go tell your partners about the news. So that's about to be the end of that podcast. So
It's easy.
God